For part 2, let's meet the rest of our community partners for this semester.
My name is Missy Cornwell. I am the office manager for CAPCA, or CAPCA stands for the Community Action Program for Central Arkansas. We were founded in 1965 by President Lyndon Johnson as his War on Poverty initiative. So we've been here for almost 55 years. We're located on Robin Street, just right down the street from UCA. And our mission is to help the low income become more self-sufficient and break that cycle of poverty. So we do that in a variety of ways. We have basically two sides of the house. We have our Head Start centers. We have 17 Head Start centers in Central Arkansas and one in Louisiana. And then we have the community program side, which helps Faulkner, Cleveland, and White counties. And they help with utility assistance, rental assistance, homelessness prevention. And we have a whole slew of COVID resources and funding that we can help people who've been affected with COVID. We help employment assistance, budget training. We have our food pantries. We just started our student market, which is a food pantry for students K through 12. We've had that for the last 3 years, and it was open during COVID when the schools closed. To provide those vulnerable children with nutrition while the schools were closed, because some of those children depend on the school food and they go hungry without it. We just provide, we're open to new programs. We have a new AC program that just opened up, brand new, just a couple of months ago. We just got funding for that to help people who, in addition to our utility assistance, be able to have an AC unit in their home. So we just provide a variety of programs and resources to help the low income. Volunteer opportunities include, of course, with COVID, we're all virtual, but we have Head Start tutorial videos. So we have our Head Start centers. We have 2 in Conway, and they serve children 3 to 5 years old. And so the teachers, we're doing in-person services and virtual services right now. So any kind of learning tutorials, nutritional experiences, like a little sing-along, or we're playing an instrument, a puppet show, story time, a cultural lesson, a science lesson, like a physical activity. There's just a whole wide range of school subjects that can be taught on a 3 to 5 year old level. Like, for instance, my children are 2 and 4 years old, and they love this one YouTube video, and it's actually a lesson on buoyancy and density. But it's this character, and of course he's very colorful and animated, but he just has a tub of water and he just drops different things in the water, and he's like, sink or float? Well, it's sink or float, and they just love it. So any kind of lesson can be taught at that level. So anything that you can come up with that you could do, like a pre-recorded video that the teachers could either play in the classroom or also play virtually. They're also doing Zoom for the preschool kids. Of course, social media and marketing. You could do infographics to promote our programs. And of course, I can give you more information about what to put on that infographic. You can do an infographic following our annual theme. So we just kicked off our new program here in August, and the theme for this year is Together We Can. And at the top of your handout, you have that was the image that we put on our t-shirt this year. And then we also are having a follow-up t-shirt that we're going to sell in our CAPCA store that kind of expounds on the idea. So it's going to be like, together we educate, together we empower, together we engage, together we support, together we nourish, together we thrive, together we love. So even like an infographic that gives like a quick healthy eating tip for the parents that we could post on Facebook or Instagram, because we have our CAPCA Facebook page, which of course some of our parents look at, but we also have our Head Start page that is more geared to our parents and getting information out to them. You could also do, a quick infographic. Did you know? And then did you know CAPCA provides utility assistance? Did you know CAPCA provides rental assistance? So a little quick infographic that also we could put, on social media. Examples, there's just a couple of examples. If you have, a social media presence, like a strong following, we are in desperate need for food. Our food pantry's main source of food is the postal food drive that usually occurs in May. And of course, it was canceled due to COVID. They tried to reschedule it for October, and COVID is still here. But that is the main, we usually get about 30,000 pounds of food, and that usually sustains our food pantry for most of the year. And so food drives, online, food drive campaigns, if you have any organizations or following that where you could, promote, here, send in donations. We have a donation link on our website that you could link to direct people to donate to, our food pantry or to CAPCA. You could do a food drive for the student market or for the regular food pantry. The regular food pantry just services low-income families. And then, of course, anything that you come off of the annual theme. So there's just a couple of examples. Of course, we're thinking out of the box with this new virtual world. So anything that new or ideas that you have that I didn't mention, we're completely open, to hearing those and exploring those. So those are just a couple of the volunteer ideas that we have. And then in our one-on-one meeting, we'll just kind of discuss if you have any questions about the organization or how you can become more involved, or if you have an idea that we didn't mention that you're wondering that, would this be possible? It's just, would this be an okay thing for you to do? We can discuss those as well. So thank you so much. I look forward to meeting you.
My name is Jessica Richardson. I'm the Executive Director of Conway Cradle Care. I received my bachelor's in sociology I received a master's in mental health and wellness. I also have a second master's in MBA with an emphasis in finance. I'm just excited about this semester and getting to work with each and every one of you. The name of my organization is Conway Cradle Care. Our mission is actually to empower expecting and parenting adolescents by meeting their developmental needs of their children, providing opportunities to further their education, and encouraging independence through parenting and life skill mentoring. That sounds like a lot, but basically we are trying to help our teenage parents, the adolescents, and we also have extended it to college-age students as well. We want to make sure that they can move forward in life and that they can get their dream jobs, that they can go to school, they can go to trade school, whatever it is. We want to help to make sure that they can do that. One way that we help to do that is that we have a child care. So we watch their babies during the day while mom is at school. And we also have a mentoring program where we have people come and they speak to you and they tell you ways that you can also be successful. So they help you with finances, they help you with cooking classes, whatever it is you may need. We just want to make sure that the parents can be successful. We are funded through grants and volunteers who also have donated monetarily. So mainly grants, though. We are a proud United Way agency. And it's like I said, we've had people who've helped with grant writing. So it is mostly, though, through donations and grants. One of the main ways that people have gotten to volunteer with us has been to come and, as we like to say, rock babies. And they've gotten to volunteer in the classroom. However, due to COVID, we cannot have volunteers in the classroom with the babies this year. Babies don't have to wear masks. So we're trying to limit their exposure as much as we possibly can. There are other ways, though, that you can help to volunteer. We do have some outside activities as well. For some people, they might come and help us clean the playground up, help us clean some toys up. Or we have click lists that we have to get every single week from Kroger's. I fill it out and all that other stuff. The only thing you have to do is pull up, call the number, tell them you're with Cradle Care. They will put the groceries in your car, and then you just drive up. And when you drive up, we actually will come out to you and pick the groceries up, which it still helps us out tremendously. We did actually have some volunteers that got to do the click list last year, and they said they thoroughly enjoyed it. We'll also have some virtual opportunities as well. Might be running an errand. We'll have different things come throughout the year, and as they come, I will keep you updated to let you know what those would be. When it comes down to playing outside, that's normally for our bigger babies, meaning our toddlers between like 1 and 3. So we can actually have volunteers. They can come outside. They will have to have a mask on, but they can come outside and play with our babies. One thing that we did last year that I'll probably do again is we will go ahead and bring our maltreatment forms, because if you do get to work with the babies, you do have to fill that out. If you have any questions for me at all, I don't care what the question is. It doesn't matter how small of a question you might think it is. Please, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. I'm excited about seeing all of you and working with all of you.
The U of A Extension agent, Mary Beth Gross, was unavailable for a video interview this week, so I'm just going to splice a few things together and you can further investigate the U of A. They have a lot of different programs available for you to partner up with.
Hello everyone, I'm Mary Beth Gross. I'm from the Faulkner County Extension Office.